What's up, Sim Nation? It's your boy Q here. And before I even get into this video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to all the support my last video got, man. Like 14,000 views, 170 plus likes. Like, I did not expect all that coming from a small channel, you know, like with 62 subscribers at the time of the video. So I like double my subscriber count. Now I know like I have to get on it. So I really do appreciate all that support. But let's go ahead and get into this video. Now this is a video I've been wanting to do for a long time. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be kind of a State of the Union address for the 2K community. Today I wanted to address the status of the 2K community. It seems to be one of the most disjointed gaming communities out here. You got sim players bashing casuals because they only care about green beams and making every shot. Got casuals hating on sim players because we want a realistic basketball experience. Then you got the competitive pro-am community that thinks pro-am is the only thing that exists. It's just ridiculous out here right now. Like, it's really toxic. I'm here today to call for action within the community. I'm here today to hopefully start a renaissance within the community. Hopefully after watching this video, everyone will be able to coexist, because at the end of the day, we all connected by something we hold really dear to our hearts, and that's NBA 2K. Now let's start with the sim community. Disclaimer, I am one of those guys. But for the sake of this video, I'm 100% biased. I'm the outside looking in. I'm neutral. I just want to present to y'all an unbiased opinion as well as I can. But anyway, the sim community. It's arguable that these guys are the reason 2K is where they are today. I mean, for real, let's face it. If it wasn't for community legends like Czar or Mike Wayne or Chris Smooth back in the day shedding light on the realism of 2K and showing us that we can do this realistic stuff in 2K, who knows where 2K would be today? You know, this is when Live was still a force. This is when 2K was, you know, the smaller game. These guys helped shed light on the realism, and that's what brought a lot of the sim players over from Live. And when the sim players came over, I mean, look what happened. It exploded. And when it exploded, you got the Live players starting to come over because Live's not even making games anymore, you know? So with that came the casual players, and then all of a sudden, you know, casual players are more prevalent than, you know, than hardcore players or sim players. So we're in the situation now where 2K has to cater to their majority, which is casual players. So yes, sim players do have a responsibility in how big 2K has become, but with that came a sense of entitlement, and it's disgusting. You know, it's either you're sim or you aren't, and that's a terrible attitude to have as a community. Because what if there's somebody that is trying to get in? You know, a younger player like I was. You know, I remember back in the day, it wasn't that easy getting in. You just had to get in there and play and grind and practice. So now today, this mentality in the sim community is you either are a sim or you're not. And it scares off a lot of the younger players like myself back in the day that are trying to get in, trying their hardest, because they're coming in, they're practicing, and you know, they're looking for help. But instead of extending the helping hand, this community is more standoffish. They're more negative. They're more belittling. And it chases off the younger players. It's toxic. And it doesn't grow the community at all. It really throws dirt on our name, man. And this is something that me and my brother Jersey made back in 2K16 was trying to do. We were trying to, you know, mitigate this by creating the USGL. I don't know if y'all are familiar. I'll leave a link in the description. But we had a sim league called the USGL, and our main goal was to showcase sim basketball. And it was huge. We made it pretty far before it crumbled, but you know, we had Czar, who is a gameplay developer for 2K. He was commentating live over one of our games. And it was such a huge moment because we just thought we made it, you know? It was huge. And our main objective was to showcase sim, welcome in players that were trying to become sim, you know, and help them in their journey to becoming a better sim player. And that's what it's all about. So as a person that's unbiased, I would like the sim community to be more understanding and be more helpful and be more supportive in these younger players trying to become sim and I know it's hard now. We're not finding many of these players because of Pro-Am and my career and stuff, but I mean, it's a rare occasion where you might find that. And I feel like it's our duty to bring them in and help them see that, hey, we can really play basketball. We can really run plays. We can really create playbooks and, you know, run schemes and stuff. Like, we have to showcase this. And it should start today. Alright, up next, I got the casual community. The majority of these guys are kids, and I think a lot of us fail to realize that. The majority of casuals are really children. You know, I mean, look at what they have brought. Look at what we have in today's game. We got people in the park riding skateboards and bicycles and, you know, doing the backpack kid and, you know, shooting and turning off and millie rocking down the court. Like, we got all this in the game because of the casual community. Got people hitting them folks and leaning and rocking and jerking and breakdancing on the court and running through a playground in the neighborhood, and you realize all this is in the game because of the casual community. Like, all that stuff doesn't really, you know, it doesn't jump out at me as a player that just wants to play ball. I just want to hoop. But even I, or the sim community, or anyone with eyes, have to appreciate what the casual community has brought to the game, because I never would have imagined 6 years ago that all this stuff would be in NBA 2K. This is an NBA 2K game, man. Like, back in the day, we just had hoop. It was just basketball, but it's way more than that, and 2K has transcended what a basketball sports game or just a sports title in general, you know, is. They've transcended that. They are in AAA territory now. They are competing with the likes of Grand Theft Auto with all the content they have in the game. So for that, I do appreciate the casual community, and I feel like we should let the kids have their fun. But at the same time, casual community, let us hardcore players be hardcore players. All of us aren't into, you know, riding a lowrider bike through the park, or, you know, playing as a mascot or whatever. We don't really care about that stuff. We don't care about the park. We don't care about trampolines and stuff like we just want to hoop. We like NBA. We like that stuff. We like plays. We like schemes. We like realistic stats. Like, let us have that. You know, and at the same time, sim community, we got to let them have that. I mean, there's a place for everything. There's something for everybody in 2K. And that's something I think people really fail to realize. There is literally something for everybody, whether you are a hardcore player or a casual player. There's something for everybody, so let everybody have what they have and leave everybody else alone. Now, before I get into the Pro-Am community, I want y'all to look at this series of tweets. This is a tweet I had yesterday, just explaining some of the sim features it's in it and how nobody takes advantage of them. And then this is the response I got from a Pro-Am player. And this pretty much sums up the Pro-Am community in NBA 2K. Like, it's just, wow. They really think that the only thing that exists in the game is Pro-Am. And if you're not playing Pro-Am, then you're just, they don't know what you're doing. Like, it's just crazy. I don't understand. Now, personally, Pro-Am is something I see a lot of potential in. I think it's a dope mode. It's probably one of the dopest modes in sports gaming today. And it has a lot of potential. You know, you see esports now, the NBA 2K League is huge, and they're expanding, they're getting bigger. So this is a mode that I see that has a lot of promise, and the Pro-Am community is a community I see being the bridge between casual players and sim players, because casuals, I mean, it's a link to casual community because their players are linked from my career. But at the same time, it's a bridge to the sim community because you can hop on with your boys as a sim player and actually run offense and destroy people. You know, if you have 5 like-minded people on the same page running a pure, solid offense, man, like, you could be unstoppable in Pro-Am. So all things considered, Pro-Am is probably something I'll be dabbling into a little bit this year in 2K19. So I'm not against Pro-Am. I'm not anti-Pro-Am. I'm not anti-anything, you know. But with that being said, there's a lot of negativity in the Pro-Am community, a lot of toxicity, and a lot of it comes with that word I used earlier, entitlement. these Pro-Am players, when they don't make a top 100 list, they are ready to cry, they're ready to fight, they're ready to belittle other players that made the list. And it's disgusting to watch, first of all. Second of all, y'all gotta realize that millions of people play Pro-Am. So if you don't make a top 100 out of the millions of people that do play this game, man, and you're upset about that, like, that's a sense of entitlement, you know? It's really toxic. And another thing that I don't really like, or I think that the Pro-Am community could improve on, is these YouTubers that keep showcasing these best player builds, or don't make your build until you watch this video type videos. Like, it kills the uniqueness of each player in Pro-Am, because everybody's gonna start building the exact same player, and it just takes away from the overall experience. Like, I don't want to play Pro-Am if everybody has these demigod builds and everybody looks the exact same on the court with the exact same skill set and the exact same jump shots. Like, it's kind of lame. But Pro-Am is the new shiny toy, and I feel like Pro-Am is what's going to carry 2K further forward in esports. And simply right now, Pro-Am is what is hot. Pro-Am is the way 2K intends for you to play the game right now, and that's cool. All I ask is that the Pro-Am be more respectful of each other, and understand that it is a competitive community, but hey, you can be respectful and compete at the same time. So to sum this all up, we can all coexist in the same realm. Like, there's something in 2K for everybody, literally. Sim players, we got my league, we got plays, we got schemes now, like defensive settings. We got all the stuff we could ever want in a basketball game. Casual community, you got the park, you can millie rock all you want, you jump off trampolines and throw dodgeballs at people, you got that. Pro-Am community, I mean, you're showcased like across the world. Like, you are sponsored by the NBA, you have the esports league. It's competitive, everybody's competing, everybody's having fun and enjoying what they want to enjoy. We can all coexist without bashing what each of the other communities like, you know what I mean? And that's where I would like to see everybody going forward. At the end of the day, everybody is spending their own money so that they can enjoy what they want to enjoy. Why are you so mad at how other people are spending their money? I'll just leave you with that. But I appreciate everybody watching the video. Like I said, appreciate all the likes and all the love on the last video. Like and subscribe this one. I got more content coming soon. A whole lot of content coming soon, y'all. Like, Friday is 2K day. It's a holiday. So stay tuned. Like, subscribe, and I'll holler at y'all next time.